questions without notice. The member for Rankin. Members on my right.
Thank you, Speaker. My questions to the Treasurer. Why did the Treasurer claim the Auditor-General's concerns about ASIC's leadership were only brought to his attention last Thursday?
The Treasurer has the call.
Mr Speaker, I made clear on the 22nd of September of October,
Members on my left.
Treasurer,
just pause for a second. Members on my left. The Treasurer has the call.
Mr Speaker, I made clear on the 22nd of October I received detailed correspondence from the Auditor-General of Australia regarding payments made on behalf of the ASIC Chair, Mr James Shipton, and Deputy Chair, Mr Dan Crennan, QC. This letter followed an email received from the Australian National Audit Office on the 15th of September saying, and I quote, the Auditor-General
The Treasurer might just pause for a second. The member for Rankin has asked his question. I'm not going to keep warning the member for Rankin. I need to listen to the answer, and if that means him not being here to listen to the answer, that's what's going to happen. The Treasurer has the call.
Mr Speaker, the letter followed an email received from the ANAO on the 15th of September saying the Auditor-General will be writing to you separately.
The Treasurer will pause. The member for Fenner will leave under Standing Order 94A. I couldn't have been more clear right throughout last week. The Treasurer has the call.
We'll be writing to you separately under Section 26 of the Auditor-General Act concerning payments made to key management personnel. The ANO is currently working with ASIC on key management personnel disclosures to be included in the annual report, and we will write to you once this process has concluded. As Treasury confirmed to Senate estimates this morning, their advice has been consistent throughout that I should await the letter from the Auditor-General, after which they would provide advice. I accepted that advice. Following receipt of the letter from the Auditor-General on the 22nd of October, I received advice from Treasury later that day recommending that I direct the Secretary of the Treasury to appoint an independent reviewer to undertake an independent review into the findings of the ANO financial statements audit. The independent review will be undertaken by Dr Vivian Ton, the former Inspector General of Intelligence and Security, and is expected to be completed before the end of the year. Following the review, Treasury will advise me on its findings and any further course of action that may be appropriate. The email of the 15th of September from the ANO, the letter from the Auditor-General of the 22nd of October, two letters from the ASIC Chair to me, both dated the 16th of October relating to the concerns raised by the ANO, as well as my three letters to the Chair and the Deputy Chair of ASIC and the Auditor-General have all been tabled at my request this morning at estimates. The Chairman of ASIC, Mr James Shipton, notified me last Friday, the 23rd of October, that he was standing aside while the review was being undertaken. This morning, the Deputy Chairman, Mr Dan Crennan QC, provided me with written notice of his resignation effective immediately. Mr Speaker, ASIC performs a vital role as Australia's corporate financial services and market regulator. The Auditor-General has raised important matters which the government is acting on.